Have you ever heard someone say, "Love conquers all"? It's a beautiful sentiment, but let's face it, love doesn't conquer manipulation, emotional abuse, or soul-draining relationships. Toxic relationships are more common than we'd like to admit, yet many of us stay, hoping things will magically improve. Here's the cold, hard truth. Staying in a toxic relationship can steal years of your life, your self-esteem, and even your health. Are you ready to face the signs, and if needed, take the bold step of walking away? Let's dive in. When it comes to relationships, love is supposed to be the foundation, the glue that holds two people together. But what if the very thing you call love is tearing you apart? Toxic relationships are more common than you think, yet many people stay, clinging to hope, nostalgia, or fear of starting over. Let's get real. Staying in a toxic relationship can cost you your mental health, self-esteem, and even years of your life. Are you willing to pay that price? If you're not sure whether your relationship has crossed the line from challenging to toxic, stick around. You might be surprised by what you learn. Number 1, constant criticism. Criticism isn't just helping you improve. It's a weapon often used to erode your self-esteem. Think about this. How often does your partner point out your flaws? Occasional constructive feedback is healthy, but constant criticism disguised as tough love is a red flag. Toxic partners will nitpick everything, from the way you talk to how you handle your finances. Over time, this can make you feel unworthy and hesitant to speak your mind. You might find yourself walking on eggshells, trying to avoid their judgment. Sandra, 52, stayed in a marriage for 15 years, where her husband constantly criticized her parenting skills and career choices. By the end of it, she barely recognized herself. She had become someone who doubted every decision she made. Address it head on. Say, "I feel like I'm being criticized more than supported. Can we talk about this?" If the criticism persists or escalates, it's time to consider whether the relationship is serving your growth. Number 2, emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation isn't always obvious. It can feel like love until you're left questioning your reality. Gaslighting, making you doubt your own memories or perceptions, is a hallmark of emotional abuse. Toxic partners use phrases like, "You're too sensitive," or "That never happened," to shift blame onto you. Over time, you begin to lose trust in yourself and rely more on your partner's version of reality, giving them more power over you. Mark, 48, recalls how his ex-wife always guilted him into canceling plans with friends. "If you loved me, you'd stay home instead of going out," she'd say, leaving him isolated and unhappy. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Keep a journal of incidents to validate your feelings. Confront your partner calmly but firmly, and if they refuse to acknowledge their behavior, it's a sign to move on. Number 3, controlling behavior. Control in relationships often masquerades as care. "I'm doing this for your own good." Control can take many forms: monitoring your phone, deciding who you can or can't spend time with, or dictating how you should look or behave. While it may initially seem like they're just protective, it quickly turns suffocating. This behavior erodes your autonomy and independence, leaving you feeling trapped and powerless. Lisa, 60, shared how her partner insisted on knowing her whereabouts at all times. "At first, I thought it was sweet. Then I realized he didn't trust me at all." Establish boundaries. Say, "I need you to trust me to make my own decisions." If they can't respect this, ask yourself, do you want a partner or a prison guard? Number 4, lack of respect. Love without respect is nothing more than emotional dependency. Respect forms the foundation of any healthy relationship. When it's absent, toxic behaviors like belittling, ignoring boundaries, or dismissing your feelings become the norm. Without respect, even love can't sustain a relationship. You end up feeling unheard, unseen, and undervalued. John, 58, recalls how his wife would interrupt him during conversations and dismiss his opinions in front of others. "It made me feel invisible," he said. Respect must be mutual. If your partner refuses to treat you as an equal, it's a glaring sign that the relationship is toxic. Number 5, jealousy and possessiveness. A little jealousy might seem flattering, but obsessive jealousy is a major warning sign. Jealousy in a toxic relationship often escalates into accusations, constant questioning, and unwarranted suspicion. This behavior is more about control than care. Being on the receiving end of constant jealousy can make you feel suffocated and distrusted. Sarah, 50. Shared how her boyfriend accused her of cheating every time she talked to a male coworker. It's like he didn't trust me at all, no matter what I said. Healthy relationships are built on trust. If your partner refuses to work on their insecurities, it's not your job to fix them. Number 6, chronic negativity. A toxic partner can drain your energy by constantly focusing on the negative. Does your partner always find something to complain about? Chronic negativity, whether it's about you, themselves, or the world, can create a toxic environment. This negativity can seep into your life, making you feel stressed, hopeless, and emotionally exhausted. David, 62, remembers how his partner constantly criticized everything. She'd complain about my job, my family, even how I loaded the dishwasher. Nothing was ever good enough. Try to address their negativity by asking, "Why do you feel this way? Can we work on it together?" If they refuse to change, it's a sign to prioritize your peace. Number 7, physical or verbal abuse. Abuse isn't just physical. Words can leave scars that last a lifetime. While physical abuse is more obvious, verbal abuse, yelling, name-calling, or threats is just as damaging. No one deserves to feel unsafe or degraded in their own relationship. Abuse shatters your sense of self-worth and can make you feel trapped and helpless. Anne, 55, described how her partner's outbursts made her fearful. "I kept thinking it would get better, but it only got worse." Leave. Abuse in any form is unacceptable. Seek support from friends, family, or a professional counselor to help you navigate your way out. Toxic relationships don't just hurt your feelings, they can rob you of your joy, health, and future. Recognizing the signs is the first step toward breaking free and reclaiming your life. Remember, love should feel like a safe haven, not a battleground. Have you experienced any of these signs in your relationship? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more content that helps you create a happier, healthier life. And remember, you deserve peace, respect, and unconditional love.